Hey guys, Clint from the Doorway 2 doing those video reviews you like so much. Today I've got a second one for you. This one is a band called Botanist from San Francisco. This record is called Photosynthesis. It's on the Fleisner label, a very interesting label. We'll talk a little bit about them in a bit as well too, kind of mysterious as well as this band is. I am going to just kind of say how I feel about this. This is one of the most inventive, interesting, experimental post-black metal bands. If you could call it nature, forest, plant-based post-black metal, I think that's really what it is. It's just one of the more original records I've heard. It's 8 songs, right around 34 minutes. They're all plant-based and forest and nature-based songs. I think it's just great for you to be able to hear it. I have loved this band for quite some time. I have listened to several records of theirs, and they just keep getting better and more interesting all the time. I will definitely say that I probably started listening to them in around 2017 or so. And since then, they've released a couple of full-length records. The best one that I've heard so far was Ecosystem, and that was really, really great. And now Photosynthesis. So, not going to talk too much more right now. Let's listen to some of the tracks off of the new Botanist record. And doesn't hurt to start with the very first one, which is called Light. That's a really good start. I want to talk about the album cover for a second because it's kind of spiritual and nature-based at the same time. If you are a pagan or know pagan history, it kind of plays a spin on the Tree of Life, which is a very Scandinavian, Germanic, Wodenist Asatru vibe. And then it kind of builds on the nature side of it from there. So you'll see the picture of the cover inside the video when you first click on it. But like I said, it's a really interesting cover and it fits really well. They're very left of center. They're very avant. They're very spiritual, nature-based, very interesting group of guys. They're very theatrical in the way they do things as well too, and I think it's very done on purpose. But you can hear the layers, you can hear the ethereal sounds, you can hear the melodic yet dissonant black metal and almost shoegazing, Hasidic, like Northwest black metal kind of vibe going on. They are definitely one of the more original extreme black metal bands that are out there. So let's listen to a few more tracks and kind of go from there. I am going to jump into track number 3, which is called Chlorophyll. it's doomy and black metal-y and ethereal all at the same time. It's just so layered and complex, and I just black metal needs to be interesting in 2020, and it really, really is. I think the keyboards play a central role in this. That with the bass and the drums, there's some really cool instruments like hammered dulcimers on here, and some other odd synth elements that just, I don't know, intrigue you to keep listening. And I love how the vocals go kind of from angelic to demonic, and then it gets really heavy, and then it gets really kind of light and airy. The layers here are really, really great. We're going to play a little bit of the next track, which is called Dehydration, and they do have a guest vocalist on this. Her name is Chelsea. If you're lucky enough to hear some of it in this part, congratulations. I'm just going to play it for a bit. So here we go. Track number 4, Dehydration. So yeah, like I said, they're one of the more interesting bands out in the scene right now. And Fleisner as a label is kind of mysterious and different. They have a lot of interesting bands. You should definitely check out the label and listen to some of their artists. I'm not going to go into their artists on this one. This is all about Botanist for me right now. Though Fleisner, or the Fleisner and Botanist, if you watch this or see this, I would very, very much love to be able to do a video interview with the band. So, Botanist, if you are available, please let me know. We'll definitely get this rolling out. I am going to end it on the last track, which is track 8. It's called Oxygen, and then we'll wrap it up from there.
Yeah.
And with that, that's been Botanist. Experimental, avant-garde, very proggish in the way the black metal is presented. Black metal is presented. Uh, I know Dan Swano has some things that he worked on with this as well too. I think it was an audio part of the record, or maybe he just did some audio production on it as well. Again, record came out October 30th on the Fleisner label. I will put links to the Bandcamp so you can purchase it, listen. I will put links to Botanist's Facebook page. Again, the Fleisner label, you should definitely check them out, dig into them as well too. They have some really, really inventive, creative, left of center, experimental, metal, goth, post-punk, a whole lot of things that are on this label that are just rather impressive. You like what I'm doing? Like and subscribe the YouTube and Facebook pages. It really does help. Would love to see more subscribes for the YouTube page as well. Again, Clint from the Doorway 2. Thanks for watching the review. See ya.